Hey, you know your dad fucked Kate, right? Just checking. Oh! Ryan's not home. Maybe he's in the restaurant. You know those Europeans, they eat late dinners. Why does he have a time limit of one evening? Oh, the statute of limitations on murder is gonna run out at midnight. Just checking. Okay, that's fine. Let's go check on the pub real quick. Oh!
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
10 p.m. on a Friday, pub's closing up.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
Ooh. Ooh, what? It's abuse!
So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
You should play the cards, right?
Only if you do. Problems? Hello, Inspector. See you later.
I don't know how to feel about that interaction.
A few more questions, please.
Oh, we got nothing for you.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Restaurant, please. What are they sold out of? I can't read it. Suikoden 3? Garlic King Prawn Sizzler with rice and prawn clusters. I love rough cut white cubes. Oromorph liquid.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Yo. Prescription for Rebecca. It's my favorite book. The sequel to Flowers for and Algernon.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is that?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh. They're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
Found patient zero for the opioid epidemic. Okay, but like, here's the thing. She said that she doesn't take any drugs. Or medicines. But why do you have a prescription painkiller?
Aha. So, you don't take any
Jenks is
medicines
exhausted.
except for prescription painkillers.
From catching
Well,
people
they're
in
not actually
lies.
For me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name.
It's fraud.
He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine
Oh
is
yes,
it?
the
I can tell you, to be honest.
acute
Ryan-
arthritis.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is. Thank you.
You know what?
I'll
That's a
do that
very
later.
good point. He has arthritis, yet he plays the guitar. No wonder he sucks. Guitar arthritis? Dunk dunk.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Alright, buddy. What about this arthritis?
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
You never know with a guy like
It's
this.
very unlucky to have
He
it
could be
so young.
35 or 60.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand.
Really all over.
Not
My
particularly
spine.
a problem.
Both
Makes
legs.
it difficult to hold small things, though.
Rib cage
What do
hurts.
you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Do you think it's a problem when you consider how much you drink? Taking prescription painkillers and then also drinking 13 glasses of scotch a day? Drugs aren't allowed on Atlas's premises. Dude, I love chat resin. Thank you. You keep some at work and some at home, but you don't allow drugs or alcohol on the Atlas premises. This is, okay? Doesn't keep any medicines on site, and yet you take them at work and at home. Okay, fair enough.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas,
No.
except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
When the president
Yes,
does
but
it, it's not
that's why
illegal.
they're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Do you have trench
Oh,
foot?
come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Oh, all caps, yes.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it.
I'll tell you one
It was
thing.
Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
This chemist, which I believe is British for pharmacist, absolutely needs to lose his license. He's assigning or prescribing a 35-year-old dude some fucking morphine? Is he a World War I veteran?
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
What? Alright, creep. But okay, fair enough. You have arthritis in your hands, and yet you play the guitar. Seems painful. Come on! Come on! Come on! That's a contradiction, man. Sort of.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Medicine of her. I think we're done with him for now. Ask him about her medicine. Knock 3 times on the door.
A few more questions, if you don't
Ask
mind.
him about her medicine. What do you mean, though? We did. She keeps the cupboard locked. The contents of the cupboard belong to Rebecca. She said the meds were his. He said the meds were hers. Yeah, but then he also said the meds were his.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
They were talking about Simon at the pub. You're not wrong. But here we go. I'm going to go back to Rebecca. Just real quick. See if we got any new information for her.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Well, I think we got it under control, actually.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
All right, let's go speak to Simon and Emma. This time we're going to start with Simon. Oh! Look at him with his cool jacket. And his awful pants.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
There was a high lock. You're not wrong. I mean, what is it, though? Dropped keyring that says Saint Bernard de Menthon. If it's 10 p.m., it should be darker. Yo, it's in northern England, okay? Above the Arctic Circle. Aztec. Dean Hayfield, Managing Director.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Alright. Start with the arthritis.
Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
I think you dropped this outside.
Oh, he's returning it.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No.
What, are you with the SCC?
It's not important.
It's a local inspector, not the Federal Reserve.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
By the way, you can take it. For whatever reason.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Wait a minute, you're
Thank
right.
you.
We
Probably
finally
back
have
later.
Simon's bicycle. All the way. Unlocked bicycle. Is the only way you can get to work yet, my dude. You got a new car. What's up with that?
Aha.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it.
Buy
straight
something
away instead of
sensible?
wasting the money.
Why didn't you buy Bitcoin?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
An Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the
He's right,
insurance.
he's right.
Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
You know what? Sounds like a great idea, Jenks. Jenks resin. Yeah, the storeroom was like... He said no one could get in because the medicine is there, but the laptop was in the storeroom when it got stolen.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Well, I'll ask you first. But I already got you.
At Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen.
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
His eyes got so big. He actually looked like Monk ass. Okay. Storeroom isn't particularly secure. But the morphine's kept in a secure storeroom. No, okay, this is it. I thought we weren't quite there, but we got it.
So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom.
It lives in Canada. You've never heard of it.
So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it.
Oh.
Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Try your best,
Combination
Inspector.
locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
Oh, you know he's good. He's sprinting up the stairs. Combination lock. Flip it, baby. 1905. You could also tell by the worn numbers, although that 7's looking mighty suspicious.
Welcome to the Mirror Room.
What?
This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free.
Don't do it, Jenks.
I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
Let's
This
go.
exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1.
Please
Module
flip over
2
the
covers
disc.
boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Yes, okay. What about using the scrying mirror? Okay, I mean, you gotta try. Don't do it. Yeah, this is the storeroom. This is where the laptop got stolen. Hey, buddy.
Just a few more questions, if
Saw
you
your
don't
room
mind.
up there. It's a little weird.
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
See, this is the kind of stuff I miss about living in the country. Like, every square foot in our apartment is used for an important purpose. When you live in a village with like 8 people, they're like, yeah, why don't we turn our enormous 6th bedroom into a mirror room for psychological tests to help people disassociate. Just a few times a month. Okay. I feel like this doesn't even make sense. Like, this is a contradiction by itself. Like, what does that mean? Room locked so students aren't distracted. Those are two things that are unrelated. You remember in class when you were a little kid, you'd be like, not focusing, and the teacher would be like, why are you so distracted? And you'd be like, well, did you lock the door? Oh, so someone doesn't walk in during the meditation. I mean, where's the storeroom?
That's all for the moment, thank you.
I'm gonna go talk to Simon again, but like, is there another storeroom up here? Does not appear so. Okay. Alright, Simon. You're right, it does not appear to be any morphine up there.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
Yeah, nothing weird.
Go in whenever you want to.
Oh, no, there's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
You don't know the combination.
No.
Obviously ridiculous.
Aha.
That's just a bad
So
lie.
you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room.
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon. That you wrote. It isn't a pin. It's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon,
lie.
there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
You know how
What do you
kids
mean
are.
trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself.
Mom, it's part of the course.
See if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago?
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
No! That's the fastest hour.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
What's the game percentage at? Yo! 81%. We've progressed like 50% over the course of the show so far. Replay a scene for me. Okay, well, let's think about this. I don't know that I said it like that. Every day the music gets 10% louder. Alright, Rebecca, tell me about this mirror room.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
What do I look like, a mirror dealer?
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Hold on, it's a good opportunity for a new meme. Do you know anything about this and then dang coin?
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
There you go.
Have you seen this before?
No.
Fair enough.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Yo, those whispers sound like they're coming from inside of my own skull. Hold on, we were just talking to you. You're good. Let's go speak to Paul. He's probably asleep right now.
A few more questions, please. Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
I get it. Yeah, it's
And
a
what about
mirror.
the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Nobody's allowed to know the combination code. We already know that Simon knew the combination code.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of it. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT.
Some prisoner sort?
Large guy. No manners.
You mean like an ex-con? Or... I really don't know what that could mean, except for an ex-con. Unless he's a prisoner he's a prisoner for them. They've imprisoned him.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
No, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
It was
Ryan
a razor.
paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
So is he a con man, or an ex-con, or a current prisoner?
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
And yet he does.
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of...
Oh my god, it's too close to home,
He
man.
pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
I just sold out his son. Ryan has a low pain threshold. Okay. I don't know if there's anything we can do there. Nobody's allowed to know the combination code. Purge, please. At least in theory. Yes, the text, it doesn't quite fit in the box. They have their own IT guy, and yet Ryan paid somebody to install a big old CCTV system. What's up with that? Alright, alright.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Just thinking about it. Stop by at James's